Hello everyone, welcome back to my latest virtual pool 4 video. We're playing a longer race today against Dennis Orcollo, who I think is a decent CO opponent. There was somebody asked if the play is real. Yes it is, it's me and computers, only because I enjoy playing computer opponents. Not because I always beat them, I lose very regularly. But I just find that it's easier just to play without any of the BS. And now I want that to be a good white. I might have got away with that. May have just poked itself out. The 7 is a crazy attempt at a cut. The 7's a problem. I don't think it goes, but we have the option of getting that out. Now this might be a slightly longer vid, which is fine. Now here, if the green wasn't there, I'd be very tempted to try and screw into the 9. I still might actually, but I could end up anywhere. Oh dear, that might be a problem. Oh, so I didn't get either, and I've actually stuck on myself. There's a danger of an in off here using the old jump stick, so we'll play it. If it happens, it happens. Again, we've got the insurance of it not being dead easy. Now I may have fluked this. Oops. I'm slowly getting more and more. I'm going to just aim to just feather this. But I didn't want to open it up. That's the last thing I wanted to do. Because now if he pots it, it's game over. Yeah. Oof. Oof. Where's the white? So I nearly got punished for a... Well, I nearly got punished. I nearly got away with a mistake. But he's actually gone enough on the break. Now I want to see every ball drop. Because it makes it easier to clear up. I want to give a big shout out to Semi-Pro. And a big shout out to all my usual viewers. Thank you for always watching and supporting what I do by watching. It's always nice to see the viewer count go up and get a few comments as well. I'd be interested to know what you think of the Queen passing. It was something that I didn't call, but I did remark to my parents how ill the Queen looked on that picture with Liz Truss, the new Prime Minister. And it became evident quite quickly that things were moving along at speed. I personally think she may have passed earlier than they said, because it seemed like certainly the BBC footage hinted at very early on that things started to happen. I know in London things started to move quite quickly, and I think it went round the armed services during the day as well, so a few people did find out early. But either way, it's one of those things that it just shows how big of a figure, a personality she was. In that at 96, we still didn't really see it coming, did we? We didn't really think it was imminent. She'd just been there forever. And obviously now that's all changed. Now that is not a good shot. I may have just about got away with it. Now, oh dear. That looks like it's stuck. That's a problem. I can't really do much here at all. I think I almost need to play this right hand side and just leave it like that, and that forces the computer to... Now I can play this off the 5, shooting the 5 away from the 9, so I'll probably do that and just play a bit of a controlled cannon. Couldn't really miss that one. I mean, that, you know, I'm not saying that was impressive in any way. Keep the white away from the middle bag if I can. I enjoy these long matches against the computer because I find that I played one the other day. I got to the final of I think it was the World Open. It was a race to 7, and I played Mario He. I don't know which CO that is. Went before you edit it. And I played a really strong match in the first final. I came from the loser's side, and hammered him. I think 7-2 in the first game. Got in the second game, and the computer went on a crazy CO run, as it sometimes does, and I think it was 4-0 down before I got a shot. And when I came on the table, I was facing a safety shot, and a good one as well. That's gone wrong. So that was that was crazy. So I ended up losing that one, I think 7-1. Just never really got into the game at all. But just going back to the Queen, actually, you'll notice I did put a little, just a modest note. Not that I'm like, I'm not really sure about all these things that have happened in terms of a big supermarket. It might have been Tesco's and Morrison's have stopped the beep on the supermarket out of respect for the Queen. Now, I get that everybody sort of has to be seen to be doing these things, but it has, I think, proportionality's maybe gone slightly out the window, although at the same time I do think it's right that we pay respect to someone who deserves it, and that's she gave her life in service, didn't have a choice, wasn't like she could reasonably abdicate and say I'll go and have a normal life, born into great privilege, yes, but with very little choice. So as I talk about that and had a quiet sneeze, I don't know whether my mute button worked or not. The computer's now clearing up, so early stages in here, not many mistakes happening. I did have a run. I might just quickly show you this. How do I do this tournament sheet? That's my first round match against Alan. Won that one fairly comfortably. I was sort of picking racks up all the way through. There was no sort of dramatic comebacks. I just went ahead. Ended up having a strong break and run, I think. Run in the middle there. It was pretty much ended the game at that point. So I was actually 12-6 up. So it's fairly comfortable. But if you just go to, how do I do this? It's rankings, isn't it? And I click on me. I should be somewhere, yeah. And go to results. You'll see that I got a quarter final in the first one, and then I crashed out in the next 4, which I don't think has ever happened before. And then got a runner-up spot in the World Open that carried a lot of ranking points. So I've ended up in the top 10, but not playing well at all. But I got the runner-up in that tournament. And there we go. So we'll load that up, we'll get back in, and we'll carry on. So here it's going to be a safety. Probably not going to try and hit it very hard. I just want that one to nick off. Well, I've done it wrong. I've played it bad. Like I say, I don't really play that much at the minute. I know everyone thinks that I'm, pounding it 24/7. That's enough. Oh, the speed kept it out. You lucky beast. Well, that's not going in, I don't think. So good chance here. And like I say, against all but the very best. In fact, I would go as far to say against all of the COs. If you play long matches, if you edit your databases, and I actually did edit the players to make them slightly better. And I'm going to put a little bit left-hand side on here because I don't want the white right across on the side cushion. And I've played that badly. It's now really difficult to cut this down. I'll try it because I'm glutton for the punishment, but I really don't like this shot. I've actually played it very well and got away with the side. That wasn't intentional. I'm really bad at this shot. That's about as well. But if you look at the spin on the white, you'll see it's... we'll just speed that up. Did that work? No. And I've actually got away with that. So it looks perfect, like I played it perfect, but reality was I wasn't expecting the pot. They're shots that VP4 in real life have killed my game. In real life, I've got my new snooker glasses that I'm hoping to try and use, and I'm hoping are better than the ones I had before. We'll wait and see. I haven't had a chance to play with them yet. If it turns out that they don't work, or that they just don't suit me, or I just can't really use them, that's probably my live pool ended forever. Now, in saying that, it's not a retirement because I haven't played for probably best part of 9 years anyway. I think the last time I played was 2013 in the 9-ball. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Right, I'm gonna have to take my time here. Get in, yeah. Ooh, where's the white? Yeah, when I played in the 9-ball, and I played Darryl Peach in real life, and I got beat 7-1. 7-0, sorry, and I was terrible. And I realised then that I just couldn't see. It was fast tables on the 9-ball. Well, there's a number of things actually. It was firstly that I'm a good potter, but on those tables they're very tight, which I think is a good thing. So there's not that kind of ease. If you played on like the tables you get in your local Rileys or whatever, then I'm very solid. I used to be, and I could play just about anybody and have a give a decent account of myself. and I beat a lot of good pros on there because I was very good, you know, in my day. But in terms of the fast, sort of really super quick tables, that might miss, you know. Ooh, that's very, very wide. So it looks like we're going to be 4-4 after the first mini sesh. But like I say, I used to be quite solid, but playing on those pro tables, I knew that I would have to be practicing on them all the time, and I would have to be able to see. And you know, there was just too many silly misses, and I was just wasting my time and my money turning up, having not played on the table. So I realised that my house isn't even big enough for a. You know, I've had these, like, I've mentioned it on a couple of videos about the loft conversion. The reality is I'm a mile away from getting that done. You know, and whether or not it would even be possible, that was slightly lucky that I should have gone in off. You know, if I can't use these snooker glasses, I probably can't even do that anyway. It may just be that that's something that I did in my past. I'm always very keen on the game, but maybe I'm just at that age where I have to just take my fix here and just play VP. And I'm lucky that it's a good enough game that I can get that enjoyment out of popping balls and not really feel like I'm missing out on much, which is really the joy of the game, you know. Oh, that's hurt. I might get very lucky. I'm very lucky there. So that's where I'm at basically, is I just kind of, but I've also found on virtual that I'm just not able to commit the time to. Oh, that would be a great shot if it went behind the 5. I didn't play for that obviously, but would have took it. Oh, hello. Oh, and he's gone for a. Well, that's going to pot that too, I can tell. Good shot. Now if he cuts this in, well, he hasn't. Where's the white? There we go. Gone. So this is now a chance to begin to turn the screw. Does that go? Oh, it does. So I don't have to do actually anything with the white at this point. I can pinch that slightly. So like I say, I'd be willing to commit the time to proper pool, if you like, if I was good enough, and I was never good enough. You know, I was never in the Chris Melling category or anything like that. Never anywhere near really. I was solid. I could give anyone a game, but you know, realistically, when the effluent struck the ventilator, I wasn't quite as good as them. Now that the game's getting harder, which is something I totally support, by the way, I think that probably would have got rid of players like me. But the standard as well has gone very much higher, so that as well as a reason why I probably can't play at this point. But I still love the game, and I'm going to try and find a sort of an equilibrium with it in terms of staying involved. Oh, that was a bad shot. Oh, Christ, that was so lucky. As soon as I hit that 9, it could have gone anywhere. Right, I'm trying to cut this in. Oh, I've overdone it. And anyway, I wasn't anywhere near position. That was a horrible shot, and I've not been punished. Probably going to go for the double. You've got to hit these quite narrow into pockets now to get them. That was not where you used to have to go. And we get a bit of daylight, so we're now 7-4 up, so we're beginning to do well. Now I often do well in the World Masters now because it's a longer race, and not because I calm down. It just gives you more time to get into the game. Now here I'm going to try and get behind the 7. Well, I've not done it. Wasn't far away, but far enough. So that should be a rack forfeit there. So yeah, in terms of how I feel about the Queen passing, I was quite not emotional, but I did feel it. It was a shock, you know, and I was also mindful of the fact that, like, why do I feel bad? Because I don't know this person, you know, but I felt it, you know, so it was weird. And I was in London because I work at Millbank Tower, which is just around the corner from Westminster. And we did see people queuing to go and see the Queen, the very early parts of the queue. And I was there on the day that the coffin was taken to Westminster Hall. I was just down the road, and a lot of my colleagues went, great shot here, but is he going to be unlucky? Oh, that's really harsh. It's got a good pot, but it's going to be hard to get the green, and it looks like that's going to be left. Oh dear. So yeah, good chance here to extend our lead. Probably. Oh no, I've played a bad one there. I can I squirt this in with a bit of side? Maybe I can, but I'm losing the white a bit. This is a bit of a nightmare. I've given it some hit to try and get back on this side of the table, but I'm going to have a huge shot. And I could go in off here. Yeah, dear, I saw it. Damn. So 8-5 to 7-6. That's really not good enough. So yeah, like I say, I was there. I saw the queue starting, and I thought work was crazy to get me to come to London on that day and this week. I was like, wow, what are you doing? But it was actually not nearly as busy as I thought. I got the 6:12 train to London, and I was expecting it to be chaos. And it was busy, but not that busy. There was a few people who I think were maybe part of sort of old organisations like the Masons and stuff that were dressed very formally and they were heading to London. But in the end, it wasn't too bad. It was actually a really good trip to London. I do it monthly, and right here I'm going to try and get the white behind the 5. The problem with I didn't aim to hit it off that cushion. I aimed to hit it off the top first, so that wasn't good. So that was a beautiful touch on the 9. So now I'm in bother. I never got a reply from Matchroom Sports. I sent them a video of my commentary. They never downloaded it, never watched it. Bit disappointed with that, really. I know I'd be good at it. I know there's no reason for them to really listen, I guess, but and I can see why they wouldn't. I can see why they wouldn't download a file from anyone, you know. It's almost difficult in terms of I knew they wouldn't watch it because of the danger of being like me just being a hacker and wanting to mess with them, and you know, any employee who downloaded a file and it turned out to be something bad, they would get, you know, rightly carpeted. So here I'm just going to try and slide behind the 6. And he's got to go around the world. This looks a good hit, very solid hit. So again, just the same again, just dink it behind well. It's absolute shit. Yeah, it is. Oh, man, that's so frustrating, dude. Poof. Imagine getting, oh god. Just going purely on instinct here. No. This could be a 3 fouler, easily. Jesus. Oh wow. Okay. That's it, 3 fouled. Well done, computer, for getting a 3 fouler out of me. Right, we've now got to react. Oh, here it's just the classic. This is a shot you should be practicing, because if you don't, you might miss. Furious. Ah, dear, dear, dear. Oh god. Oh, look at this. Right. Oh dear, dear. Alright, let's try. I think I'm going to be stupid here. God. Well, how good are you at jumping? Let's find out. Pretty good as it happens. I'll take it. Obviously went for it. He says, lyingly. Right, so the problem here is the 6, but actually if I can get on the 5, it's fine. So, oh, that was bad. Right, so within 2, so it's still not, you know, I'm having a bad run here. I'm having a bad time. Times are tough. So the push there, so I can try and just. No, that was really bad. If that goes in, oh, you are joking. That doesn't look like it's going to be onto me. What an insane shot. That's in. Go on, get down. Oh! Come on, baby. Back within 1. Six should be down. Damn. Oh, look at this. Damn. Need to get back to 10-10. This could be behind the 9. Making lots of errors. Ooh. Now, do I play this one straight in? I do. Not much to go at here. Take it. You just get this one. That was good. That was difficult. That was difficult. Straight. Too hard. Got it. Got it, coach. Swallowed the 8, swallowed the 5. Get lost 6, well, good chance, but it's never easy, is it? Just got to slide over the touch of left. Anywhere down there is fine. So goes into the corner. So again, just let the white do the work. Didn't hit hard enough. That's disastrous. Not happy at all. Oh God. So the 7 could go anywhere. 6-5, sorry, could go anywhere here. Played that well. Now it's off the cushion slightly, so I'm okay. So I just need to pull it back. Don't need to do anything heroic. Roll it through. Just leave a long 7, and then just that'll do. Get in. Come on, baby. Woo. Take the lead. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Oof. Summit drop. Didn't. Oh, you what? Oh, that Jaws just saved it. Unbelievable. Nice. Got to applaud that one. Stun run through. This looks like a rack, I would think. I'm going to a best of 3, and he's got the break. we're just hoping now to see something go wrong, and that is a very nice break. That could be a mistake, and he's played it very, very well. Can't do anything about this. No, too good. We're just hoping for a chance now. Just a containing shot here. Did that hit the 4? Yeah. So we might get a chance. Where's a white? It's a really horrible shot, that. So bad. You missed it. Right, good luck. 9 ball. 1 down. 1's unavailable. Go away 3. Oh, it's okay. Right. That's a chance. That's a chance. I think that's good. Yikes. Right. Not an easy clearance, but it's there. Uh-oh. Oh, have I done? You idiot! Oh, you twit. Moronic fool. Don't believe it. Right, come on. Come on. This is scary. Need an angle. What a match. What a match. What a video. Jesus. A classic. What can I say? Well, we get through. An amazing match, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.